I am to report the TV is blasting from the basement in the terrorist cell. I cannot report anything else that's going on in here that I have witnessed. What I am to tell the good military is in retaliation for not being able to use some sort of gear that somebody acting for the U.S. military, it's a military member that you know about. Members, this is your info, I'm just summarizing. Brought in this morning around 5, it was early. This is my knowledge of it. Exactly, so that, but I know enough to say and I can say, the military members who aren't from here, it could be these islands, I can't remember anything, it's all black, that they've been setting up bases on. Something like that, you know this, but since it's public, I kind of need to clarify a little bit. It's not a U.S. military personnel, but they entered into an ISIS terrorist cell, this one where you have been engaged in armed conflict, on behalf of the U.S. military, okay? Precisely to set up WMD equipment. It's not the weapon system that is classified and property of the country of Russia, but it's that same genre of high-grade weaponry. And that's why the one in my room, I'm not telling you, but I'm also just repeating because I'm supposed to, and it's public, and I'm supposed to also repeat to tell you this. That's why the one in my room directed the one in New York City. Now, I don't understand why they were attempting a very dangerous invasion with the cats over there in North Korea right now. We know all this. I mean, and you know more. And these world leaders biting their nails, thinking, can we get away with this? Right. All right. Before we're arrested. And Netanyahu, the whole gang. Edwin, I'm so tired. The Turkish guy. Right. On and on, okay? Primarily it's Saudi Arabia and Iran. We've got our guys around their countries. This terrorist cell you've been engaged in armed conflict with, you've been arresting Iranian and Saudi Arabian military personnel in here, along with tons of other ones. I'm witness to all of it. Exactly like I'm a witness to the 2 Saudi Arabian ISIS terrorists still here, blasting the TV from the basement, which I have something I have to tell you about. But because of that failed attempt where they put in their fucking terrorist cell again, because it's so protected here, more equipment. This time it was United States, more or less, property, but it's on a civilian street, I know. But it linked to, so my question is, that chemical catastrophic weapon system is Iranian and Russian. Well, my answer would be, I've witnessed Russian evil military. You're in armed conflict with them here, so that's my answer as much as I can gather, still being a hostage in here. Right. The rabbit hole, these world leaders, Putin, Xi, Saudi royals, Iranian, 2 different presidents, the same as here, Trump and Biden, the rabbit hole they just tumbled down is really jaw-dropping. It's as jaw-dropping as the level of corpses and cannibalism that I have witnessed that makes me gasp. It's horrifying in here. And then I hear combat, just straight, outright armed conflict. Anytime I leave that room, anytime I go in that room, or I'm in here, is I'm aghast that they have their media, who they've taken over, it's obvious, utterly, desperately covering up clear as day armed conflict. And I can't talk about anything you do, so I know what you're doing, and the fact that they're covering it up only made that rabbit hole worse as they tumbled down. It's fucking unbelievable. All these scumbags just tumbling down this rabbit hole. Keep it quiet, keep it covered up. Whose decision it was to put that equipment in here, you know, but I can't believe there's people capable of that sort of weaponry. It takes somebody with intelligence, but yet completely inept to making any sound judgments. Because that bomb was dangerous in my room, and it links to, it did. Is it because of the fact it wasn't on a base? I see there's so much I don't understand, and I know that. There's over half of this system here, and location for systems like that here that I just don't understand. And it is really hard, because no matter what, they keep these two ISIS terrorists in this house. And now the gore that I'm witnessing is, yeah, I mean, I can say that now that the serial killers in here are carrying around their evidence, like I witnessed and testified to on the internet, they'll just go on the porch with it. I mean, what's stopping them? Take it on the porch, show it off. See if someone films them. Maybe there's a little blood on their clothes. Who cares? See if someone films them. Look at me. Look what I can get away with. I'm with Saudi Arabia and the U.S. government. That's what I believe was the motivator for yesterday. With what I witnessed. I'm still having a hard time with it. I'm just trying to breathe and let the memory dull. It is really horrifying. And then this whole place is rigged with bombs again today, and blasting TVs from the basement. And I really can't talk about anything else in this house that I've witnessed. And it's been, what do you think? You know, I'm addressing the public. What do you think I've been witnessing? I can't confirm or deny it. That's all I can say. I cannot confirm or deny I have witnessed anything in 1509 S Street Northwest, other than what I am saying right now on the internet, that there is a blasting TV from the basement. And to close, I'm glad I did this with some order here, in logical fashion. To close with what I opened with, and what I need to tell you is these two terrorists who are housed here at 1509S, who are blasting the TV, are coming back because they hide out in different compound areas. I know. When they return through their cubby holes, in retaliation for the loss of that invasion with the weapon system, part of which was stashed here, not the whole thing, the whole invasion. They had a pretty dangerous invasion and attack planned with the cats in North Korea and everything going on right now to attack Russia, and then the places that protect us. I don't want to get into it because I need to close here in logical fashion. When these two ISIS terrorists that reside here come back in, they're bringing a flood of uniformed federal agents who are Islamist, allegiant to Saudi Arabia. That's the only reason why they're coming here, on some sort of who knows what now, to kick in my bedroom and raid my room. Right. So they're using the police, right, as a ground force and a paramilitary. They don't have that attack. So they're back to attacking me as I'm held hostage in abject poverty, unable to get out. They're coming all back, flooding in the door. I need to tell you that. They're going to come in through cubbies and front door, and there's going to be tons of them. And the two ISIS terrorists here, protected from any and all violent crimes they commit, are going to come after me. Who knows what it could be, that I'm delusional, that I've imagined everything since I was born. I've imagined everything since I was born. Let's just say that about me now. I'm fucking so tired of this. I'm so fucking sick of these terrorists being harbored here. But they need to tell the top cops that they're planning to completely attack me in this house with all their boys in blue. And these are not cops. These are not cops. Cops do not attack women making cinnamon buns. No. All right, goodbye.